Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. I'm coming to you from Brigham Young University. I've got an interesting article for you. It's on the Bard grabber. The boob grabber. I don't know what you want to call him. The serial groper. I've heard of serial murderers, but a serial groper, I don't know. I came down to put my alumni card in the cash machine, and two handcuffs came out and grabbed me. It was hours that I was standing there, so it couldn't have been me. My hands were cuffed. Now listen. The reason that I've avoided this video is any time that a woman or a girl is touched in any appropriate way, that's an assault, and that's against the law, and it should be. Yes, it should be. Get those hands down. It should be. Now, here's what's funny to me. Okay. First of all, sexual harassment, I guess, can be verbal or it can be physical, but I think the girl has to say, "Don't touch those boobs." And then he goes, "Okay." And if he doesn't back off, then that's sexual harassment. Maybe grabbing the boob first, maybe it overrides that law. I don't know. But I used to stand at the administration building like this, and girls would just walk up, put them in there, and I'd, "Thank you very much, thank you." So is that part of the serial groper? I don't know. He may have gotten that idea from me. I don't know. But there's a lot of girls at BYU that's the most amount of sex they'll ever have in their life. They need to take a video and make a recording of, the good part of that. Anyway, I'm not trying to say, it's the right thing for any person to go around and grab somebody's boobs. Now, my kids grab my boobs all the time. I don't know if it's sexual harassment or not. I don't like my boobs touched. And they chase me around, get me on the bed, and grab my boobs. So I don't know if I have a cause of action there against my own children. Now, I don't do that to them. Somehow the world is a different place. There's certain things that are within boundaries and without boundaries. So anyway, I was up here on campus, and I saw this guy standing where I used to stand, and I went over and I said, "Now, can I go in that?" He's, "Come on in." He grabs my boobs. Well, I didn't feel that good, but anyway, what I'm saying here is anytime you have minor sexual conduct in the Mormon church or the Mormon people, it is blown way, way out of proportion. Now, again, I'm not approving any kind of assault. But I see a little bit of difference between if you grab a girl and rip her blouse up and grab her nipples, to me that's, sexual battery, and you should be arrested for that. And I guess if you run up and she's got a sweater and a big coat on, and you don't feel anything, but, I don't know. How do you measure this? So anyway, I didn't do a video on this because I have about 50% of my audience is female, about 60%, 40 and 60, 40 female, 60 male. I wasn't going to do it because I didn't want to offend my girls and my females that watch me. I don't approve of anything that when they were taking pictures in Boston, yeah, up the girl's skirt, and he got acquitted that it had to be a naked picture. Panty picture didn't work. That law has been changed and passed properly now, and I put that up. I update my stuff all the time. When things change, I want it to be a clear story and a fair story. Well, you can read both sides, so they changed that law. But anyway, I have a, what do you call him, a fan? A patron. I love that one. He's a patron. A patriot. I have I forget what she is. Is she the vice president of my fan club or the president of the fan club? But she said, you know, Bard, you fell behind on the serial groper. I said, well, shit. I didn't want to do this particular video, but I have, and I will be punished along with all of my other sins. But anyway, a groper on BYU campus is like a serial and rapist killer at Harvard. So the Mormons, you know, you could walk on BYU campus with a little girl's doll and be grabbing her boobs. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. And they're going to throw the key away. So anyway, a lot of these girls, I think there's 11 of them, you know, many of them had smiles on their faces, but I don't think you can bring that into court. I think he needs to keep his hands to himself. And I can tell you one thing right now, that the BYU girls are modest enough that, you know, if they had boobs, I've never seen them. I've never seen them. Well, there was just one girl. Anyway, we're not going into Margot. Oh, Margot. Oh, God. See, I can't remember my own name or what I had for breakfast, but at BYU years ago, I remember Margot. Anyway, men, if you're the serial groper, turn yourself in and get into counseling. They may amputate your fingers and your arms at BYU if you don't surrender right away. And you girls that keep looking for him, he's standing by the bookstore like this. Just run up and put those things in there. It's kind of like a self-mammogram. And he'll say, yep, you're okay, you're okay. I didn't want to do this video. Oh, my president, she gets me in trouble constantly. So Trouble's her middle name, and her first name is Health and Enable. Marrow in the bone, strength and loins, sinews, power and priesthood be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity. I don't know what school you go to learn to be a groper. I don't know if that's a tech school or if you just stand by the bookstore and go like this and the girls run up. I don't know how that works. Anyway, the bard's gone.